And welcome to the Geeks, the Freak Off edition. This is a little.
This is Steve keeping it great.
Just seeing Sean's face. I was waiting for it.
This is
Just to
wow.
see Sean's face.
It's supposed to be the piece by piece episode, but okay.
I'm gonna read you the title to the Freak Off. And,
Did you guys see your Lego characters?
I did not. I gotta check that out.
You didn't see it? Oh man, come on, y'all. Y'all supposed to look at these damn things.
I usually
did you send it? And I don't remember.
No, he didn't send it. It's what he put up there.
Oh. Yeah, it looks more like me.
I can't do anything about the hair, unfortunately. It just don't let
it looks like we're wearing like a little tight, like we're cooks, like we're wearing like those hair nets.
Yeah, my bad.
That's all right.
Maybe I should have gave everybody a hat, but oh well.
You gotta throw some bottles of Johnson & Johnson in there. So
Geeks by Geeks. It's nice. Thousands of bottles. Thousands.
Yep.
We do need to talk about this. What's up, Al? I'm sorry.
What's up, Fernando?
I'll let you, Sean, take the lead in this. Ew from James. Hey, I don't know what y'all East Coasters do over there, but that's the freak offs.
They ain't got nothing to do with us, man.
Better get your baby oil ready. Like everybody's stuck on this thousands of bottles or 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil, but I'm like, did everybody miss these 780 some odd dildos that were also confiscated? Like, who the fuck's job is to like bag all those? Like,
I've been on the rabbit hole though. I've been like watching like celebrities that were like talking about going to these parties.
Wait.
Being weird about it. Like,
which I was doing this rabbit hole with Sean.
I gotta cut you off real quick. I cut both y'all. Steve, you look thin as shit right now, bro. For real shit. You look skinny as shit right now, dog.
It was just the beard was holding me back. It just made it
that beard.
You can see his neck.
Beard added like 20 pounds on, dog. It's crazy.
You can see his neck now. That's why.
I lost 20 pounds in 10 years.
Yo, that's crazy.
My daughter's not a fan. She's like, put it back. I was like, oh god.
You're picking it up, gluing it.
I like it, though. I like it, man. It looks clean, man. It's a clean look.
Yeah. It's like I have a job review or something coming.
Yeah.
Now, what's funny is like I was talking about it, like I'm like, I should shave it off. And I'm like, nah, I'll wait for after Halloween, I'll do Kratos. And then this morning I woke up, I was like, I'm fucking tired of this. Just off it went.
Damn, Al. He got them wholesale and he modeled for 516 of them.
That's gross, though.
But like I saw like this Ashton Kutcher interview where they were like, oh, you've been to one of Puff Daddy's parties, right? And he's like, yeah, can you give me any stories? He's like, well, I can't tell you about that one. Oh, no, I can't tell you about that. No, I can't tell you about that. And I'm just like, God damn, man, you suck too. And then I saw another interview with Vince Vaughn talking about how him and Jon Favreau were at a fucking Puff Daddy party and how he was being very generous and da-da-da-da. And it's like, I hope you guys all don't suck.
Well, I think some stuff could have went different ways. Like the context of shit could have went different ways. I mean,
Marlon Wayans did an interview with
not all Diddy's parties were probably gay bashes. Like, come on, man.
No, but they said what Marlon said is you have to leave at a certain time, and a lot of people would tell you it's time to go.
And you gotta tell him no. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, leave me alone.
Because Kat even said that. Kat was like, no. But there's I know the rumor mill is gonna be crazy, just like we've been waiting for all this stuff to come out with Epstein Island and all this kind of stuff. But man, like the difference is Diddy, like they confiscated all these tapes and he filmed everything. That's crazy. Like it's like Caligula over there, man.
Dude, they might have the Epstein Diddy.
Diddy's gonna suddenly get really depressed in prison. We'll see. What's
up,
man.
Mike?
I'm just ready to sit back in my fold-out chair with the popcorn and watch everybody in Hollywood fall and burn.
Well, I mean, like I always look at it this way. Like I never.
They gonna off him before any of that happened.
It's weird because I was listening to, we were at my parents today and we're driving back. It was like, the oldies jam station, and they started playing Biggie. They started playing Big Papa and all that, and I'm listening to it. I'm like, man, all these songs from my childhood are all not tainted, but they're all a little off now. There's little things in them that I did not realize were going on.
You can read all those lyrics differently.
Just a heads up. Just a heads up. This is not a Lego episode. Just to give you a heads up on that one.
Yeah.
Kids, if you're watching this right now, this is not a fucking Lego episode.
Yeah, one thing you gotta nerd about us is that the titles and the title cards mean nothing about the context of the episode.
No. But yeah. It's
so that happened.
That happened. That I mean, we knew it was gonna happen at some point, but it came down like a thunderous fist. Who's fisting?
Did he probably saved in some people's contacts as just that?
I feel like this whole context is up a Lil's alley. Like he went down a whole rabbit hole.
Well, it's ready. Like finally, right? Finally, one of these fuckers slips up. We can catch one of these diddlers out here in the real world, filming everything. Crazy.
No, I doubt it's gonna be even bigger. It's just not. He didn't kill anybody.
And you know what else? They're not gonna show the trial. It ain't gonna be.
They never show that shit.
There's too many power people and too much money involved.
All the different people that are quitting their jobs, and the different people from record labels to television studios quitting their jobs as soon as he got arrested. Scary.
Really? Who quit?
I sent the link. I sent the list. I don't have it in front of me. I sent it in the text feed.
Can't believe everything though. I doubt half of that shit happened.
I believe it all, Sean. If it's on the internet, it's true.
Right. You're right. You're right. I apologize. It's on the internet. It is true.
Seeing is believing, my friend, and I saw the shit out of
somebody. I was say Larry just made a big thing. Like he didn't kill anybody. Well, did he? We talking about Pac? We talking about Biggie? We talking about a lot of things?
I don't think Diddy fucking killed anybody.
He's too soft.
You don't think he would have paid somebody to kill somebody?
Maybe, but he's too soft for that. He's soft. He's a soft dude. He ain't doing that shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know some cats that work over there. I ain't saying shit though. I'm gonna keep it to myself. On that note.
All right. So don't want to get you in trouble.
Nah, let's leave that alone. What else? Anybody watching it? Yo, I'm sick. I'm like sick as shit. Like, yo,
yeah, I've been knocked out for 3 days. I had like a stomach bug thing. Like I was not good, and like bounced back today, and then I had work all day. So I mean, I did watch The Penguin, and I did watch the 2 episodes of Agatha.
I watched.
You want to talk about those?
We can talk about those. Since
Penguin was shorter, let's go with Penguin.
It reminds me of Gotham. It's not anything to write home about.
No.
It reminds me of Gotham. Again, I'm not done with my review. It reminds me of Gotham, but at the same time, it has grittiness to it. I like it. I enjoy it. But I don't understand a fucking thing because fucking Batman is in this world and all this shit is going on.
He's got to be overseas somewhere. He's got to be gone somewhere because there's too much shit going down in the poor neighborhoods where he's not around. But to combat your Gotham thing, like Gotham looked cheap. It was a cheap Fox show that was filmed with fucking cameras for like soap operas. It looked like a CW show.
I don't think Gotham looked cheap.
And Penguin, when it started with that HBO fucking logo, not the Max original. It got that HBO original on there, which adds a little bit of credence.
People are not agreeing with you, Sean.
I felt like
it's not like Gotham.
I do
Penguin
not.
was great, not like Gotham.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going with the other guys. I'm going with the comments here.
And of course, you have somebody from Sopranos in this show. So
Colin Farrell's killing. I love this other kid. This kid they got in there was a Victor Aguilar. You know why I like it? Because it reminds me. It's almost like a little Robin. He's got himself a little birdie. He walked out just like Jason Todd. He was getting his tires stolen, and he snatched this kid up off the streets, and now he's got a little protege. I like it. Sean's anti DC these days. He doesn't like anything.
So Sean, what do you give the first episode?
I give it a high sidekick.
Hero for me.
Yeah, it's a hero for me. I really enjoyed it. I thought
very skeptical on this shit.
The whole, again, the Sopranos feel, the whole thing with Penguin, it's giving us a view of a character. Like, this is kind of what I wished we would have gotten out of a Joker solo film, right? Like, where we're seeing kind of more of the intricacies of the character and more about what makes him tick than anything else. And I liked here because Penguin, there's a lot of different nuanced things here that he did that I thought were very interesting that they focused on. You know, like how he got to his mom's house, you know, hopping multiple trains and things, so nobody knew how to get to his mom's house. He had his mom hidden away. And I love that part too, where he's got a disability, man. Like, you see that nasty foot claw thing he's got going on.
He's got that waddle, like an actual penguin, the way he walks.
Waddle is fucking mean as shit. I'm like, oh, I like that. Yo,
yeah, that's a tough. Like, I was like, ooh, that's a cool touch.
I'm gonna say what gives this fucking show the one up, and it will give it the one up all the way through. Long form television, Steve. Long form television.
You get more. You get more, all that stuff, all the complaints you have in movies about, like, well, I didn't understand this, and they didn't have enough time for that. They can't. We've watched long form television, fuck all that up. But
we gotta stop this short form television shit of 30 minutes, and you can't do 30-minute fucking shows in a big fucking world. You cannot do it. It don't work. It just don't work. You have a bigger story. I'm getting at Marvel. I'm saying Marvel here. You have such a bigger story and a bigger platform. You cannot tell these fucking 30-minute fucking episodes. It's fucking stupid, and it doesn't make any sense.
And not
this penguin shit. This penguin shit is going to work very well. Again, I'm not on a hero level yet because it's just started. But at the same time, this was probably a really great fucking storytelling. And you had a long form television to tell the story, and that fucking worked. Even the Hangman shit, oh, I love that part. Like, yo, she was brutal. Even
when she got her bodyguard to get the piano wire under his arm, and he was like, yeah. I was like, oh my god, I never even thought like Yeah. And Colin Farrell's killing the makeup department out of this world. That just looks like a dude. That does not look like makeup. That is
they need an Emmy for that shit for real already, because that shit looks amazing. Yeah. I'm ready. How do you feel about what I just said? Like, long form television. Do you feel like they need to do the same thing?
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the show, and it depends on this. Like, this to me works long form because this is more of a mob drama. Mm-hmm. Where you're not relying heavily on special effects. You're
hard already,
and
lots of cussing,
it's very grounded, so it makes sense to be able to. You can afford to go an hour 10 an episode for 8 to 10 episodes, right? You can do that, just like Sopranos and all those things, because you're paying for the acting. You're not paying for anything else. You know, you've got it. You had a car chase scene here. You had, a couple gunshots.
I like that when he drives though, like it's that same look he had when he was getting chased by the Batmobile in the Batman movie. Like the way he drives, he's just like, whoa, like I don't know, like I'm loving Colin Farrell in the role. I like the musical choices here. I think it's got a little bit of humor, just enough to like not make it super dull. I like the supporting characters. We got fucking Mr. Krabs over there in prison. What's his fuck?
Mr. Clancy Brown.
There you go, Clancy Brown. Got Clancy Brown in there. Who else? I mean, I know that Mark Strong is in this show. He's gonna come in as a Falcone of some sort.
Really?
So yeah, there's been promotional material and all this stuff. So
I didn't see that.
But so I mean, it's just gonna get better. And I like his mom. His mom's fucking. She's evil. She's like, go take the fucking city. Like, don't. Like, I don't know.
I don't know how I like it happens with a Batman being in this world.
He has to be gone. He has to be gone.
I agree with what you're saying, Sean, but the thing is the hope here is this is, even though this is 8 episodes, it's not going to be dragged out through like 8 months, right?
It
This is
seems
happening.
like no one is fucking scared of the Batman. It makes no fucking sense to me. It's like, yo, okay,
Well, because
Batman,
the Batman failed basically. The city flooded.
Yeah, but still, a Batman exists in this world, and there's no talk, no fear, no nothing.
They mentioned him quite a bit in the first episode. They were on the news, talked about him
on the news.
I get what Sean's saying. Nobody was doing anything.
You would have thought that when Alberto met with Oz in the meeting and they were talking about the drugs and all that, they would have been like, what the fuck is with this guy? Did you fight that guy? Did he crash your car? This guy's crazy. The Bat guy, this and nuts.
Yeah, Gotham PD's and where's that? And that's the thing too. Like
exactly,
we're one episode. We don't know they don't exist.
We're one episode.
Talking about the whole story in one episode.
Jeffrey Wright ain't there. They ain't showing nothing to Jeffrey Wright. Like, come on, bro. Like for real. Like, yo, this guy goes.
We're also dealing with the aftermath of the flooding, right? Like we don't know what the police are doing.
What if this Oswald Cobblepot story doesn't really intersect with fucking Commissioner Gordon? Like he's not going to be part of every little thing.
Gotham is not that big, Steve.
It's a metropolis. It's a fucking mega city.
It's not. It's not that big for a motherfucking Batman to be all over the fucking city, not knowing that fucking crime is going on. Out of one of his biggest adversaries.
We already know. Pattinson's Batman is emo. Does some shit happen? The flood. He's out there finding himself. All right. He'll be back when he's more grounded and centered and ready to fight crime again.
I don't know. I'm not believing this shit right now.
We'll see.
Sean, I understand where you're coming from. And that is always a problem with villain-centric stories. Because the hero is supposed to always be there, right? And if he's not, then what the hell is he doing? But we don't know what that next Batman movie is going to be about, and that might take place at this same exact time. I don't know what the timing is, right? So there might be a storyline here.
They're gonna Fast and Furious where they're like, oh, actually, if you go back and look at that scene,
now Han's alive. Yeah, now Han's alive. But still, it's possible.
No.
I mean, he might be overseas with Raish and
maybe I'm just high on it because I know Joker 2 is gonna be bad, and so I'm just like, oh well, I'll latch my fucking.
I have no desire to see
either way. I really don't either.
I will.
Before we get into Agatha, I went to the theater. Took the whole family to the theater.
Transformers.
Yes, that's right. No, not Transformers 1. The girls don't want to see Transformers 1. Really? It cost a grand total of $60-some for the fucking tickets, plus another $60 at concessions. Rounding it up to, you guessed it, $120 to see Beetlejuice Part 2.
I thought you already seen it.
It was not worth $120.
Oh, that's right. You did something you didn't see that. I'm sorry.
It wasn't. I do not like this movie as much as the first one. It's not bad, but like Sean was saying, it's too scattered. There's too much shit going on. I'd like a little bit of Beetlejuice in my Beetlejuice movie. I would, less of the boy ghost, who I care nothing about. Less of all of whatever Jenna Ortega is doing. Don't care about that. Less of, if you're not going to have Jeffrey Jones in your movie, then just don't have him in your movie. That motherfucker was a main character in this movie.
No, he was.
Don't you tell me he wasn't. His face was everywhere. They made a little animated character of only him. Yeah. And they had a headless version of him walking around the whole movie. So, spoiler, whatever. I don't care.
They didn't have to hire him. That's why.
No, they just centered the camera's point of view on his headstone with a giant smiling picture of his face with a bunch of kids singing at his grave. I'm just saying, it's a little weird.
I agree with that part.
So, Beetlejuice, if Michael Keaton was at a 10 in Beetlejuice 1, he was at about a 6.5 in this. Very dialed back, not as much cool stuff. Did not care for Justin Theroux. Didn't care for that long ass song at the end, and everything kind of wraps up. But it kind of wraps up in the first one too, like that. Like you're like,
it does.
What's going on? Oh, 10 seconds later, all of it's over.
There wasn't enough. There was no. Yeah, you're right. There was no need. There was no need for Monica Bellucci at all.
Willem Dafoe was so good. Again, his character wasn't really necessary. He didn't really bring much to the story, but awesome. The movie could not have lived without him. I needed his character, and I need more of him. The Bob too. Fuck that movie for what they did to Bob.
Yeah, I know, Bob. Right? I like Bob. Ain't shit for that.
Yeah, it was sidekick. It was a
I mean, it's
sidekick.
fine. I mean, we were both. I think Sean and I were both at high sidekicks. I think. I mean, it's around the same. You could split hairs to get to either or. I think.
Yeah.
I think if it wasn't for Willem Dafoe, I probably would have been more at the sidekick. But Willem Dafoe brought that extra that put me up there to that high sidekick. But I'm not gonna fight you on it. Like I think.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't good.
No, and it makes sense when I hear some of the talk coming out of it that it's made good money for what the budget was, but it was pitched as a movie for streaming.
You know what the problem
Should have
is?
been.
The problem is that there's no rules, right? Like the rules aren't established for Beetlejuice. Like how often you could say it. Maybe it is established in like the cartoon stuff. Like how long do you have to wait before the third time counts? Like, how did he go from getting swallowed up from a sandworm at the end of the first one to working at a desk job in the second one? And why is he so fucking hard to find for Monica Bellucci? It seems like she's right next to him all the time.
Doesn't make any sense.
Like, and he's not hiding. He's just walking around. So it's like, I don't know why sometimes they can say home, home, home and it works. But they never ever try it after that.
No.
I don't know. It's fine. I like Catherine O'Hara. I thought she did a good job.
Yeah, she was nuts. I liked her a lot.
Agatha all along. So this show I went into like this. Because I was not excited for this show. Didn't really care for it. And all the press materials, like, I don't care if it's the gayest thing Marvel's ever made. I don't care. I don't know why you're wearing that and putting that out as your PR thing. I don't like getting agendas and all that pushed into my facial pores. Like, get in there and enjoy it. Like, I don't like it, any agenda. But I really like this show. I like everybody in it. I love that Kitty's in there. She's great. I don't know about that cop lady yet because she's just a little like whatever. But Kitty's great. The bald-headed chick is great. She's a looker. Aubrey Plaza looks great in this. I mean, this show's kind of adult. They have literally Agatha walking around butt-ass naked.
Yes. I was actually shocked. And after the fact, I saw something that, like, Kevin Feige was like, no. Then they were explaining it, and he's like, okay. You know, because they're like, we're not making it sexual. It's just because of, like, it's like a rebirth. And I'm like, okay. You know, that it's a... Steve, I kind of agree. I mean, I don't think it was perfect in that sense. I mean,
I'm intrigued, though. I'm like...
I did... Yeah, they did a good job laying out a mystery. I think the quote unquote gayest thing ever that Aubrey Plaza said. I think Aubrey Plaza says things because that's who Aubrey Plaza is.
Sure.
I don't even think that's why when I heard her saying it, yeah, it gets the people on Twitter and everything.
It gets a whole narrative already started. And it's just like it makes you just going.
But it's like it's what we've heard Aubrey Plaza say about things forever. You know, it's like. You know, she's like, of course I signed up. Why else would I sign up? But you know what? Like, I look at shows like this, and it's like, if it is Billy, if it is Wanda's son, he is gay, so that makes sense. A lot of times in movies and shows, when you're talking about witches, a lot of time they're gay. You know, you don't really see husband and wife witches. It's just not what it is. So, like, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
All right. Not all witches are like gay in movies and stuff. Like,
no, I'm saying if you look at the history of Salem,
they're
and
just
everything,
single, but they're hard to deal with. They're hard to deal with. You can't really get into a real committed relationship with somebody that can do magic and like fucking change shit. You know, it's difficult to be.
Yeah, this isn't.
And they're also 400 some odd years old. Some of these ladies, so
even older. But yeah.
I like the kid Billy. I think he's great. And if it is Billy because it showed on the fucking subtitles. I don't know if you watch on subtitles, but they goofed.
I did. Yeah.
On episode 2, boop, it said Billy says, and so I was like, oh, well.
Wiccan.
There you go. That's Wiccan, who is very gay in the comic books, and I don't even care. It's not playing in anything. I think the Salem 7 are great looking. They look scary as shit. The way they're
I was watching it with the girls, and Ava like freaked. She's like, oh my god, and I was like. That's good. They actually you get some kind of like visceral reaction for them. And I love those characters in the comic books as well.
They don't look anything like they do in the
show
in the comic books. One of them's like a snake lady. One of them's like a werewolf guy. Like,
I mean, they're Nicholas. They're Nicholas Scratch's kids. They're Agatha's grandkids, actually, the Salem 7. So,
well, they look creepy as shit. So that's cool. I don't know. I had a lot of fun with it. Like when it was over, I was like, I want more.
Yeah, I like the whole fake. Again, it reminded me of WandaVision. We were talking about like, all the fake episodes, like the whole fake FBI show and everything, and how she just did everything, and then even the comedy with it.
Did you watch Mare of Easttown?
I have not, and I know I heard a lot of people comment that it's just like an episode of Mare of Easttown. So
it is. It's 100%. That's the flannel shirt, the jacket, the messed up hair. It's the whole thing.
Yeah. But I love that.
Get ready for the TikTok trend of all these girl groups, friends of groups, singing that witch song. They're going to all start harmonizing, and You'll see.
Well, again, and I thought there was good comedy, not over the top comedy. That's what I really like about it, because I love Catherine Hahn. I think she's great. She's a hidden talent, man. She has had some great. I thought she was fantastic in Step Brothers, and nobody talks about her in Step Brothers. Hilarious. So, yeah, I give the first 2 episodes a hero.
I give the first episode a hero. I liked it.
Nobody asked me. I was waiting to have my turn, I guess.
Well,
chime in.
We're on mute. Yeah.
I wasn't on mute the whole time, but yeah, I give it a hero too. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I actually really did like it. Like, it didn't bother me at all. I wasn't like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I like it. I love when she was trying to talk to him and he was telling her his name and his story, and it fucking went silent or it just went quiet, or like, I like that shit. Like,
and she's irritated by it. She's like, fucking drive faster. She's like, she needs to know what's going on with this kid.
Yeah, I like that. We all know what's gonna happen, which is fucking great though. I'm glad they actually are doing that. I don't know if he's gonna be able to bring her back, because Lil thought she was fucking not dead. Clearly she's fucking dead.
Yo,
no, I think she's not dead.
Let's spoil it a little bit, but like, so at the end of
I'm not spoiling
Doctor Strange 2, what WandaVision gets crushed, and then at the beginning of Agatha, they're like, "Oh, we found this dead body. This lady was crushed, but there's nothing around her." And I was like, "A, that's a Wicked Witch of the West fucking reference from Wizard of Oz, and yes, B, that's fucking Wanda." And they showed her with her black hands, and I was like, "That's Wanda." And my wife was watching, and she's like, "Well, that's kind of like what Frostbite looks like and stuff." I'm like, "True, but."
That's what the dark
this
hole
did to your fingers. This is Marvel.
Lil, this answers your question for you.
No, I don't think she's dead. I think the dark hole, like, I think whatever magic she has had saved her. Her physical form might be, but she can come back. And I think that's what the Witch's Road, I guarantee at the end,
we'll bring back Wanda.
It's going to bring back Wanda, because that's how else is Billy here?
Billy's trying to bring his mom back.
Yeah, of course.
This is going to be his mission.
It's dope though. Like, I like that. That's dope.
And
like,
I think what's going to happen is it's going to get them all collectively together. Now the question here, and we had I forgot who posted it on
this was going to fuck me up though. At the end, it says, Agatha all along. At the end, it's probably going to say it was Billy all along or some shit like that. Like, that's going to be, or Wiccan or some shit like that at the end. Like, I put money on it. That's going to have
that. Wanda all along.
Yeah, that's
at the end. Dope. It turns out that Wanda was actually inside of Agatha the whole time. It was,
oh man, that'd be.
Agatha's just another version of Wanda's personality or something. Ooh, see,
that's tough. That's tough, Steve. I like that.
That would be.
Hey! I'm just here. I'm just here talking out of my ass. I'm just a stoner from California. I don't know.
So, Jordan posted on the community chat, and it's interesting because there's a bunch of different theories on who Aubrey Plaza's character is going to be. And I said I am not going down the Mephisto road again because I was, but
you are.
Twice in this show, when they talked about her character, she said, "You have no heart. I have a heart. It's black." Who's Blackheart? Mephisto's kid, son, but Aubrey Plaza would be fine. When they said the names on the list, there wasn't a name. It was just a black heart. Aubrey Plaza.
I would be okay with her being Blackheart. That'd be fine with me. Like, it's not like I have like I'm married to that character.
Yeah,
like,
I don't give a fuck about Blackheart.
No, I know. I'm just
I
saying.
remember from the video game.
Yeah, and honestly, he's only ever been in live action one other time, played by Wes Bentley in a terrible Ghost Rider movie. So who cares about that?
Could you imagine if Ghost Rider showed up here? Because
but also, Blackheart looks nothing like Wes Bentley or Aubrey Plaza. In the books, he looks like a crazy fucking black demon with spikes on his head. So
and she could turn into that, right? Like she just took this form, whatever. But there's also, you know, she could be was it Morgan Le Fay? You know, which would make sense because she was a one of the cultists of the Darkhold.
I like Morgan Le Fay, though. I like that. That's a better one.
So, you know, and they said they needed a green witch, and you don't, and you know, in the trailers and stuff, you see her wearing green. I don't know. Which I'm happy that I don't know. I don't want to know.
Gardener. She's not a witch.
Well, I mean, you could use that, right? The green thumb. She's got a green thumb. She's the green witch, right? You know,
this whole shit might be a coven, dog. We don't even know what was going on.
Well, it is a coven. They opened the door, so it happened.
Yeah. True. So like, but they're everybody in that Quietville place.
I love how when she's like in the Mayor of Easttown world, she like arrests Billy. We're just gonna call him Billy. She arrests him, and then like when she snaps out of it and she walks back from being naked, like this fool's just fucking duct taped up in her closet. I was like, oh man, that's fucked up. And then she gets in that big ass fight with Aubrey Plaza and turns around and he's still there. He's just like, hi, with the fucking tape on his mouth. So good.
That's what I'm saying. Like the comedy here, like. When she's like, let's go into the car, and she sits down at this table with this fake steering wheel thing that was like duct tape because like the whole town was playing with her. The whole town knew that she wasn't in there, that she was messed up from Wanda because they don't speak Wanda's name.
Right.
But they were appeasing her because they didn't know she was a witch. Like her neighbor, like if you go back and watch that first episode when she's going to her neighbor and like the police crossing tape and everything, it's literally their fence. When they're talking, you know, when she's handing the coffee and everything, it's right there at her house. This is all.
I didn't even see that shit. I didn't even pay attention to that.
This is all like if you watch how she's interacting with everybody, it's all there, and it's like nuts. It's like because even Aubrey Plaza even keeps dropping that in. So this is how you see yourself. This is what you know. This is
I did hear that say that though. That was cool.
So no, I think it's good. I think it's a great start. I hope
it continues. Great. Yeah,
I hope it continues. I know,
and 45 minutes ish. So you know, like keep it around there. Don't go. I don't want to see 22 minutes next Wednesday. I'm not watching it. I'm waiting for 2 weeks.
I know. I agree, Steve.
That would be a hard one, especially if you're going to go this way, right? With almost an hour and a half.
But you know what else I really like? I just like the visual look when they finally get to the Witch's Road in episode 2, and just the look of it with the dead trees and the moon and the creepy lights and all that. Like, I like this aesthetic. I like the old Salem supernatural. Like, come on, man! I want to see some creepy shit on the Witch's Road.
I do too.
See some cool stuff.
I hope it gets real fucking creepy.
I hope we stay on the Witch's Road for the rest of the show. I don't need to go back to fucking wherever they were in the real world. No.
If I had to predict, I think we probably will. But I think that might be a problem for other people, right? Because it's going to be how many episodes are we still continue on the yellow brick road? You know, they even dropped a lot of that in the credits, right? Because you saw the Wicked Witch, and you know, so it's Wizard of Oz.
All of it. If you had a Wizard of Oz TV show, guess what would happen? The whole show, they'd be on the fucking road until the very end episode.
They'd be singing the yellow brick road all
where they get to the goddamn wizard. So yes, I want them on the road the whole time.
So there you go. All right.
Very
Hero for a lot of the new stuff. For Pie Sidekick for Penguin for Sean. Anything else? Anything else you guys got to?
Sports Geeks 49ers get a 0 from me for last week. Ravens get a 0 from you, Sean, for last week.
Bears weren't that far off either. A 0. Bears offensive line was horrible.
I'm not sure what you're going to do about your boys, man. You can't keep drafting on these talented-ass quarterbacks and letting them get all fucked up behind your shitty offensive line.
Well, we'll see this weekend. I'm hoping there's rumors of change, so we'll see.
So sorry, James. That's enough of Sports Geeks. I'm just trying to think of anything else. I honestly have been playing a lot of Mafia 3, as well as
Mafia
Sean.
3, huh?
Yeah, well, I got the all 3 games. It was like $10 for all 3 games.
Oh man, The Saints.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Larry. Hey, any team that beats up on the Cowboys is a
True.
line.
True. I did enjoy watching.
Whoever's playing against the Cowboys, that's what I'm rooting for. Sorry for all the Cowboys fans. But so I've been playing that, and then Sean and I also got a game that we're playing, the Space Marine 2. Finally got a chance to get down on that last night. That game is a lot of fun. It's challenging as shit, though. It's hard.
It's very hard.
It's like I was wondering if Sean was going to throw in the towel a couple of times when we were doing that elevator mission. Those fucking things kept attacking the chains. I'm like, oh.
Nah, not when I got the power sword.
Oh, and then when we got the power swords.
Power sword. That's awesome.
Dave has a new nickname. He's called the Damsel because this fool always needs to be rescued.
Always.
Damn, Dave's not even here to defend himself, and he'll never hear this because he doesn't listen to it.
No, he got called a damsel plenty of times right to his fucking ears last night, right? I don't need him to hear it on the show.
Larry, I can't wait to get it. I'm waiting for the physical copy. I'm not downloading that. I want a physical copy of Marvel vs. Capcom.
I'm getting that too.
And you can play online. You can fight.
Is it only on Nintendo or something? Or
no, it's coming out. It's on all. It's Switch and PlayStation. I believe it's going to be eventually coming out for Xbox. So I'm wondering how I'm going to get it because I do want a physical copy. I'll probably get the Switch as a physical copy, and if you guys get it for Xbox, then I'll download it for the Xbox because I think it'll be a lot of fun just to play.
Yeah, I'll play
all the different Marvel vs. Capcom games on there. But I know it came out for the PlayStation already. I don't know if it came out for the Xbox already or when that's planning to come out. But yeah, Marvel, the collection looks awesome. I love all that stuff. That's I'm a big Marvel vs. Capcom fan. So Mega Man fighting Captain America, it's awesome.
Mega Man, ooh, I can't wait for that leveled up show.
Oh, no.
Like I said, there's a ton of artwork in the galleries. Yeah, I saw some of that online. I can't wait. But stupid, I gotta wait for the physical edition till November. But whatever.
You know what surprised me? It hasn't come. Like, I mean, we've had it before. It was on Xbox One, wasn't it?
Not the whole collection. Not like this. And this is not the whole collection, but this is like I want to say 12 games.
It's not Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite though, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
So this is like Marvel vs. Capcom 1, Marvel Superheroes, Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
What's it called? Ultimate
War of the Gems. I think so. Because it's got a lot of the games. It also has like the Punisher side-scrolling brawler game on there as a bonus and stuff like that. So it's got like a lot of the Capcom Marvel titles.
Huh.
Some of them you can find on the arcade one-up, but
interesting. Yeah. It's on Xbox One though. I didn't even know it was on Xbox One. I'd have been playing that shit.
Is it on the Xbox One? I thought it was supposed to come out later on the Xbox One.
It's only Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's a thing.
So that's the only one. Yeah, see, that's the thing. So it's not the whole collection.
Shit, I still want that. I didn't even know I was on there. Shit. I've been wanting that. Oh well, man. I missed out on something this week, man. This guy wanted this guy on Marketplace had
X-Men vs. Street Fighter.
Had arcade machine. Star Wars Arcade available.
The original or the arcade one-up?
No, the original. The fucking one where you're fighting through the Death Star and like the good fucking version that's like you can like you actually look great. It looks amazing. Like you're going through the Death Star and you're actually doing all the shit and you're going up and all that. They had that shit. He wanted like $1,500 for it though.
Is it with the built-in seat or no? The stand?
No. It was just he must have built it. Like it was built it, but it's all in there though. And like you could just play the whole game. I'm like, damn, I missed it though, because it's sold just like that. I'm mad as
Would
shit.
you have had space for it?
No, I would have made space for that motherfucker. I'd have made space for that shit.
I'll redecorate the whole fucking room if I
fucking change everything this motherfucker for that shit. Like the original Atari one's okay. Like it's okay, but it's like it's not the same. It's like I play it every once in a blue moon when I'm bored, but
yeah, I mean, I have nostalgia for Atari, but
It ain't the same.
they're not great. Yeah,
Mhm.
they're not great.
Anyway, anybody got anything for the toy box? Like, is there any news?
I have some tape talk.
All right.
Mm.
What'd you get?
I got some tapes this week. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Just some more to add to some padding out. Let's see. I got some movies I never even heard of before, but let's see. I got Hoodlum. I have heard of this and seen it before, but I'm into my
I
home.
was gonna say you haven't seen Hoodlum.
Like I've definitely found that, picked that up, and then I got this movie called Judgment Night with Emilio Estevez.
Have you never seen Judgment Night?
I've never seen Judgment Night.
Are you kidding me? I love that fucking movie.
Have you seen
that movie? Is so good.
It's got everybody. Jeremy Piven.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
Steve, I love
Ray
that
Don
movie.
Chong.
I lived through Judgment Night. I'm not worried about Judgment Night.
Love that movie.
I live that shit in real life.
Stephen Dorff. Wow. Yeah. So, anyways, found that in good condition. So that's
Growing
cool.
up, love that movie.
Again, never seen this. Rated X. Rated X with Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez.
You're Emilio?
No, I'm here.
Because you ain't live in the hood. Judgment Night is every night for me.
Yeah, I thought that was a documentary growing up. I don't watch that. So I never heard of this movie either. Rated X. I don't know. But it looks a cool box. So got that. This one's called The Gladiator. And it's got one of these really cool Star Maker boxes. These ones with the gold around the edges.
Is that the boxing one?
Nah, it's I don't know. It's called The Gladiator. The front of it says Guardian Angel, Crusader, Warrior. He has one thing in mind: revenge. And it doesn't look like it's got like a hook. So I don't think it's a boxing movie. I don't know.
Oh no, that's not the one I was thinking of. Okay.
But I always like these old action-y movies, and I love the Star Maker boxes, especially when they're in good shape. So grab that.
It is James. I remember that soundtrack. I love that movie, man.
This movie kind of sucks, but anyway, Sky Captain: The World of Tomorrow. Like, I know, I like. It's like a cartoon with like real people in it. I don't know. It almost feels like the reverse of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Like we're in that one, cartoons are in the real world. This one's like real people are in the cartoon world. I don't know. I have a soft spot for Sky Captain, so I got that one. And this one's really cool too. David Carradine and Lee Van Cleef. This box is nuts. It's called Armed Response. And look at the face between those guys. Shit's crazy.
Oh, I gotta blow this up. I gotta see his face. What is that? The guy from
like The Hills Have Eyes or something?
Hills Have Eyes. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I've never heard of it before, but set in the violent underworld of Los Angeles Chinatown. Oh shit, that's not good. That's a that's a culturally inappropriate picture, probably. And then I got 2 clamshells to finish things off. I got this one. I've never seen this before out there, so I got a little Nemo in the clamshell. So that was kind of cool. And the Black Cauldron, because Sean, we were just talking about this. Black Cauldron rules, and you don't see these out there very often either.
No, you don't.
Swooped up on that, added another 10, 11 movies to my collection, and we're in the.
What's the total count now? What's the total count?
Too many, way too many. I don't have a count, bro. It's. Oof.
Right, you better spreadsheet that shit and catalog it.
Probably in the five or 600 something up there.
I don't know. I think you got more.
Maybe I have a whole shelf over here that's packed, and then there's that one behind me. It's packed, and then all the other shit. Yeah, and underneath my desk, all clamshells. You can't even see it.
I think you got more. I think so.
Yeah.
Biohazard wants to know if we got our Terrifier 3 tickets. No, because I've looked and it's so far no pre-orders anywhere near me. So
I'll see it
I
online.
gotta find.
No.
Well, it's supposed to be released nationwide. So I'm hoping, because I've heard that this movie is ridiculous.
If it comes to my local theater, I will go. But
I agree. I will go. I was looking and I'm going to keep looking. I want to see Terrifier 3. I heard that it was vile and grotesque in a good way. And that's what I'm all for. So Al says he loves Sky Captain, The World of Tomorrow. Steve says,
I have a soft
fuck
spot
you.
for it, man. Fuck me. I'm the one that's I have weird. I don't have weird science.
You don't have weird science?
No. Sean has weird science. I don't have weird science.
I do.
James says that Sky Captain was way ahead of its time. So
Yeah, way out of its time.
It was like 50s robot stuff.
That shit was
Like,
trash.
it was,
Straight trash.
I don't know about straight trash. I mean,
Trash.
you got Angelina Jolie looking good. You got Gwyneth Paltrow in there looking good. You got these
Biohazard. What's the double feature that you got? What else is playing with Terrifier? I'm curious what a double feature would look like.
Could you? I've never been. There
was one comment.
So
my son watches this YouTuber called 3C Films. So once in a while, like he'll put it on, and that's how Alex learns a lot about horror films before he watches them. To kind of, it's a way to get him comfortable with the movie that's going to be. Ava dives head deep in. She wants to see the blood and gore and murder. And his review of this was, this movie, you need the Terrifiers, you need a palate cleanser afterwards. He's like, you need to put on something like fucking Paddington after you watch Terrifier because you just need a complete palate cleanser. I'm like, that's very interesting.
Wait, your son said that, or the YouTube guy?
No, that's the YouTube guy said it. I was
like, damn, you let your son watch Terrifier? Like,
no, I have not.
I was like, he's a little young for that one.
Although Ava watched that at her friend's house, or part of Terrifier 1.
What?
And then I was like,
which part?
Yeah, just the beginning. So what happens at the beginning of Terrifier 1? Someone's cut right in half. Steve, you have the Rocketeer on VHS. Oh, it's a part 2 and part 3 of Terrifier, which that's good because it's post continuation. So that's a good double feature.
I do have the Rocketeer on VHS. It's over. Also, my entertainment center is full of tapes. That's where all my family movies are over there. So
nice.
The Rocketeer's in that section.
So
that needs a reboot. That needs a reboot. Rocketeer. That'd be sweet.
I think they've tried. I think they've talked about it and tried. I don't think. I don't think they can get it off the ground. I just think that there's too many issues.
So, nobody got anything for Toy Box? You guys didn't get anything?
Nope. I got this shirt. It's a Nintendo Power shirt.
That's a nice shirt.
So.
Did you hear? What do you guys think about that? I heard a rumor, Sean, that maybe we're going to be getting the Council of Reeds. And if we get the Council of Reeds, you could have Johan Gruffield. You could have Miles Teller. You could have John Krasinski. And you could have.
I don't think it sounds terrible, especially if
I think that sounds awesome.
Because Sean, if you look at Secret Wars, right, you have Reed as a bad guy in it. You have the Maker,
and there's the Maker. You could have. I saw a whole thread about somebody being like, "Dude, Miles Teller would be an awesome Maker." Reed Richards.
Yeah, because I mean they're using the Maker right now in the comics for the Ultimate Universe. Like the Maker remade the Ultimate Universe, and that's why everything's all fucked up. But you get John Krasinski back as Mr. Fantastic, Sean.
I don't care.
All the Reeds, I think that would be fucking sweet.
I do too. I think that'd be fine. I don't think they'd go that way just because it's just
I don't care.
Much.
I just want a good Fantastic Four movie. I don't care about any of this other special shit.
They won't be in the Fantastic Four. They'll be in either one of the Battle World movies.
This will be after Fantastic Four.
Doomsday or Secret Wars.
So now we're getting Council Reeds, Doctor Doom. Like, come on, man. Just
and then end everything.
I don't know.
I do. And I think it sounds great.
Yeah, give me it all. Give me it all. If you're gonna end it, give me it all, and then bring on the mutants.
Oh, The Last Airbender released a teaser for one of its major characters coming up in season 2, Toph. I don't know if you guys watch Last Airbender cartoon. I'm not sure if everybody watched it or not.
I watched most of the cartoon, but I didn't see the newest live action.
But Toph was tough.
In the show, she was. In the
Yeah.
cartoon, yeah.
So they're releasing her shit. So they showed her like, putting her foot down and like, and airbend, was it earthbending. So I can't wait. I mean, they already got the actress already, so that's cool.
And you like the Airbender show, right? The show.
Love it. I liked it.
That's
I
cool.
enjoyed it.
There's rumors that I got one real quick that maybe Henry Cavill, his Wolverine, might be sticking around for a little bit in the MCU. That could be cool.
I mean, why not? I mean, if you're gonna have variants, right? Like, why not have them show up in Secret Wars or in a battle world type movie, depending on which one you do?
Would you want him to be the MCU's Wolverine moving forward?
I wouldn't hate it, but for some odd reason, I would rather have him as Cyclops.
He's so big.
Yeah, but Cyclops is big too, man. Cyclops is tall and built. Like, there's many.
He'd be a better Cable, I think. I always thought Josh Brolin was too small to be Cable.
He was too small to be Cable, but he did play a good Cable. So I mean, just like Hugh Jackman was too big for Wolverine, but he still played a good Wolverine. Batman versus Wolfman comic is coming out, Steve.
Yeah, Taylor sent me a picture of that. That's called Batman Full Moon, and the picture of the cover art is just black and white. Shows like a werewolf on the bottom, and then Batman kind of flying over the top of him. The werewolf looks cool. Looks better than whatever we're gonna get in that Lee Winnell movie.
Man, you are just hating on that movie no matter what happens. You don't even know. What if it's an awesome story and it does everything perfect?
It's not gonna happen. So there's that.
Can't even dream?
No, you can't. That's what you're gonna put out there. Like, oh, this is gonna generate some buzz. Like, maybe they're trolling us. Maybe he's like, oh, we'll put this out there and make them all scared. This is what they're gonna get, and then we'll drop the real awesome werewolf on them. I hope, because whatever that shit is garbage.
Did we talked about Null last week, right?
About what?
Null.
Norman Reedus.
They still haven't confirmed it's Norman Reedus, so I have no idea. But Sony, it looks like
Marvel off that they were like, "You're gonna let Null get taken out by Tom Hardy, and if it's not Tom Hardy, it's whoever else is in the Sony fucking universe." Like in the comics, Null is like this god that can defeat the Avengers and like beats up Thor one-on-one pretty easily, and like you're gonna have fucking Tom Hardy take him out in the movies. Oh, it's funny. He was very upset.
I get it. But there's rumors because of the Null drop that it's supposed to be bigger, that Marvel and Sony are working on another deal for an extension of Spider-Man to put Spider-Man in more Marvel movies to build up the Null base and to get where he won't be defeated in this movie. It won't be Null. Null will just be kind of, I don't want to say a cameo, but the big bad on another planet. And he'll end up being the villain either in Spider-Man 4 or another Battle World type movie where Null gets his due.
No, he won't.
I mean, if they renegotiate a deal.
Sean is so negative. When Sean's not feeling well, he hates everything.
Well, that's why I was actually shocked he actually gave Agatha a hero. I was like,
Agatha.
I know, but
I didn't tell you this week. I didn't call you this week and tell you that I didn't like Agatha.
I know you didn't. But what Steve said is, whenever you're not feeling well, you start hating everything.
I just don't believe the whole Venom Spider-Man thing at this point. I don't care.
Well, they haven't done anything to have us believe it, so I agree.
No, that's why I don't. That's why I'm like, this will be just another fucking flat shit that falls on his face and call it a day. I don't care.
I don't know.
Steve's Batman.
That's my Batman.
Doesn't need to be cable. So
no, it's my Batman.
There was a new trailer for Arcane season 2.
Ooh,
yo, they have Vi like fucking boxing and shit. She had all her shit taped up, fucking shit up, like yo, that shit was good. It was real good. Like
that first season was
fucking Arcane.
Incredible.
Did you ever watch Arcane?
No, remember that was the long running joke of this show. Rick kept asking me every week if
the
I
animation is like
so dope, dude.
It's like when you think of like you think of like Into the Spider-Verse is like the best animation. You're like, yeah, I agree, but Arcane is like Arcane's like right fucking there, man. It's like
Arcane's on that level, dog. It's on that level. Like, I'm not gonna play the video, but like look at the fucking animation on that shit, dog. Knock my fucking jaw off.
Oh damn, he did. It went right off.
Yo, she like cut, mad as shit. You know, from the last one. So I don't want to play the whole thing. And I'm not trying to get booted.
That looks really cool, man.
Yeah, Steve, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
I'm so late and so wrong for not watching Arcane. I know, James. I know.
Dude,
that show is crazy.
Fucking dope as shit.
I hope that when that season comes out, they're gonna do like a recap.
Fucking Zoe loved Arcane. Like she watched that shit like 2 or 3 times. Like she really enjoyed that show.
That's good.
Yeah, I said a lot. I was like, what? I was happy she watched that shit. I was like, because she loves the kid with the dreads, with the white hair.
Yo, his scene though on the bridge when he was like,
yo, that shit was tough, dog.
And when it was like with him and Vi, and it was like going back when they were kids and showing how they were doing the same kind of thing as a game.
Jinx, yeah.
Jinx, sorry. Like they would go back and forth like to when they were kids, and it was like they were doing it as a game, but here now they were doing it like for real. I don't know.
Yeah,
that whole
that shit was tough, Steve. That shit was tough.
Yeah, with the music too. Like it was like it was animated to sequence with the beat. Oh man,
yeah, that shit worked so well. Yeah, it was so fucking dope. Yo, that shit deserved fucking Emmys and everything. I don't understand why I didn't win anything, but I don't know if it did or not. But like, yo, that shit was amazing, bro. So Arcane, can't wait for season 2. Definitely gonna be on that one.
Did you watch any of the Tulsa King yet? Season 2 dropped. I'm waiting for it all to come out.
Absolutely, Steve. I did. It seems like it's a little bit more funnier than it was last season. I don't know.
Last season had a lot of ground to cover in the first couple episodes.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to all.
I'm waiting. Yeah.
Is it a week to week?
Yes. That's why I'm like, oh, the show dropped. Okay, 2 months. I'll check it out.
I watched a new ABC show. I think High Potential with Caitlin. I think it's Caitlin Austin from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Liked it. I thought it was great. First episode was good. Was cool. She has high potential, so she can like do math like that, and she can do like organize shit, and like she's helping the cops crack cases, and I
saw the commercial for that. That's right. Yeah, when she brought her baby to a crime scene. That was like the joke.
It was good. The first episode was good. I enjoyed it. It's something to watch. All right, Fernando.
Hi, Fernando.
It's something to watch. I like the rookie. Man. I like the rookie too. So it's kind of in that same vein. So I like it. I'll probably be watching that. It's like those, those feel good shows you just get to watch and enjoy at the end,
Very cool.
So
so John Cena is going to lead a new action movie. All right. It's a Mattel property.
Okay.
Any guesses?
No. Monopoly.
Mattel. Monopoly would be Parker Brothers, I think.
I don't care. It's John Cena.
Mattel.
I mean, he just helped him with Barbie, so
right.
You're never gonna get it. It's Matchbox, the brand of cars, kind of like Hot Wheels. It's Matchbox, the movie.
Sounds like Fast and the Furious to me.
I was gonna say.
Now
like,
here's the
what-
thing. I read this and I'm like, oh god, what the hell? How could they do a movie out of Matchbox? We all thought the same thing about Lego, and even though Sean didn't really like that movie, or which one of you two didn't like it? I liked it. Which one of you two didn't like Lego?
Sean didn't like it.
I didn't really like Lego like that.
So, but they found a way to make a Lego movie. Oh, holy crap, this works. So the only thing, there's no story details except for the director, and this is what gets me excited. The director is Sam Hargrave, who's best known for Extraction and Extraction 2. I'm like, well, those movies both fucking kicked ass. So that man knows how to direct some action. And
Okay.
it's being written by the guys that did the Atom Project, it looks like, is one of the writers. And it's by Apple Original Films, Skydance, and Mattel Films. So there's that little nugget. If you didn't know about that, now you do.
You know what? Just
Your shit's
Mattel,
well
just
fulfilled.
just get your shit together and get He-Man going, and that's all I care. Well, that's all I want to see.
Oh, He-Man's
Stop making. I know, but it's not done. Like,
yeah, He-Man's been coming for a long time.
exactly. Get your
trust
shit together and get me some He-Man, and then we'll talk.
Agreed.
Dang,
So-
what the hell is Blumfest? I didn't know they had a whole festival.
For Blumhouse,
Yeah.
they do. So
I was just looking to see if they had any new movies they were going to announce there, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, we're just stalling now. There ain't nothing to talk about. No new news, no new trailers.
nothing.
We have more horror movies to review because we're still plugging away that 31 days.
Yep, and a week and a half from now, we'll be starting to drop those. So you guys will be seeing a lot of horror films coming your way. So hopefully you guys enjoy those. And
What's some nuggets? What did we do this year that they might be interested in? We got
we did Maniac Cop trilogy.
we did the I Know What You Did Last Summer trilogy.
We did a
That's a real thing. There was a third movie, and it's
Yeah.
a whole thing.
Yeah. We did a snowboarding horror film starring Steve from Full House,
That's right.
called Shredder. Trying to think of what other movies. Which newer movies did we do? Off the top of my head, I can't think now. I'm trying to pull my list up now.
Well,
we did Abigail.
In a Violent Nature.
In a Violent Nature, we did. Yeah.
Whole bunch.
Um,
we don't have to go through the list. Sorry. I was
Yeah,
just trying to.
the
wet the
first
list up.
Omen. So we got movies. We got a lot of them, and we're going to keep going. So I think that's it then for tonight. Thank you guys for
Sean's
listening. Thank you for your support. Sean needs to take some NyQuil, and I need to go over to his house and rub some Vicks on his chest. This is a Lil.
This is Sean.
And this is Steve. Until next time, everybody, stay safe, be nice to each other, and keep it geeky.
Freak off.